Their mentality against us comes from the fact that they came in here, had to spend a lot of money they didn't anticipate, and the living conditions were poor. So they view themselves above us. Okay,
this is their fault because they.
And you can hear it in their tone, and you can see it in what it is they say to us.
I am a grown.
Well, when they're putting in the straight wired lights, and they didn't say anything, they didn't ask permission, there was no dialogue, that tells you that they're willing to rob you of your dignity and of your respect.
You make a lot of sense, young lady.
Yeah, I don't understand why that's so hard.
If it doesn't make sense,
it's difficult if someone is willing to rob you of dignity and respect, because they're not going to think along those lines. They're going to say, hey, this is my business, my property, this is what I want to do, and you're just a number. When we're looking at this, like, these are our, this is my home. This is where I live. This is where I'm raising my daughter right now. So this means a lot more to me. And I think that if we're able to come together and see that we have the ability, when there is a number of us, to say, hey, check this out. We want to be reasonable, and we want to know what it takes for us to find common ground with you. What is it? We believe that maybe we got off on the wrong foot.
Because the law's on our side.
We believe that maybe there was something that transpired that we don't know about, but we feel like there's been an incorrect tone struck, and we really want to try to get this to a better place. You know, we're just trying to live our lives, and we don't need this. We don't need this added stress. And that's all. That's all where I'm coming from. So I appreciate you guys coming. I appreciate you listening.
Damn.
Third door down in the building. If you guys want to get together, talk to the other neighbors and let me know.
The next plan of action being escrow. Everyone has a claim because there's mold in every apartment. So we can all put money in escrow and put the screws to it because money talks.
If there was only 30 of us, 30 out of 74 units that put our money in escrow, that's $15,000 a month. 30 of us. That's it. How many of us are here? You know what I mean? So it's up to us, though. I mean, if we don't go and talk to our neighbors, and we don't talk about this meeting, and we don't talk about our rights, nothing will happen. I can promise you.
That's right.
If you're here for a reason, because it's on you. It's on you. Well, look, this is on us, because no one is coming to do this for us. Nobody. We just had a run-in with the cops last night. He is out today. Right? Within 8 hours, they said $554. After they got a bunch of phone calls, they saw what our network was capable of. He got out on his own signature, not even 8 hours later, and without seeing a judge.
Powers in the people, and those in charge know it. And once we exercise our force, we lean on them as gentlemen and ladies, not rude.
Yeah, I mean, and if you look at the tenant-landlord law book, all of the rights are in our favor. They really are. I mean, all we have to do is utilize them. But if you don't know your rights, how are you going to exercise them?
If you don't know your rights, you don't have them.
Yeah. Look, if you don't know what your rights are, it's an impossibility for you to exercise them. You can't. You don't even know they exist. You know? I mean, look, there are little things. The dumpster, that dumpster is not enough. You have to have one receptacle for every 4 units. Think about how many dumpsters they're supposed to have, or at least the size, or a compactor. There's all kinds of things. 30 days within ownership, they're supposed to paint every single unit. Raise your hand if your place has been painted. You know what I'm saying? There's all kinds of things, but I don't want to be petty like them. I don't want to hold them to the letter of the law. I'm just asking for reasonability. That's it. You know, look, I don't care if you're supposed to paint and you didn't get it done. I don't want you painting it any damn way. You know what I mean? My walls are fine. Leave them alone. That's not the point. We don't have to follow the letter of a ridiculous law that does not have our best interest at heart anyway.
Real quick, I want to point something out. A contract is supposed to be mutually beneficial. If one party does not benefit, the contract broke. That's any kind of contract with citizen and government, with me and you for that pizza.
Yeah, and when you sign your lease, you sign the contract.
Right.
So,
marriage.
And based on that, because I did the research, I was curious, then they have to adhere to your original lease, and they can present you with a new one, but you don't have to sign it. You can remain on your
Who's been presented with the new lease? Anybody?
No.
Nobody.
No. If you want to talk escrow, then let me know, because escrow has to take place after you have given them a notice, and that notice has lasted 30 days. And that escrow has to do with maintenance concerns, mold, plumbing, things like that. If it's not a maintenance concern, then
Is it not illegal for us not to have letters and numbers on our door?
I have no idea.
My aunt does that. It is like, cause say I have a heart attack and I call 911. How are they gonna know where to go? I don't know if that's illegal, but that's what.
What was the question?
Are they required to have letters and numbers on the door?
Legally, yes.
He works. He's a maintenance for another complex.
Can you answer that
I had
question?
neighbors that were like-minded
Legally,
before
yes.
I tried anything. Because,
But what are our next steps?
That would
Hey.
yeah, that would be the next step.
The answer to that question is yes.
It is
They are
illegal.
legally bound. They are legally bound to have numbers on your apartments due to the fact that, like she just said, if you call the police or the emergency units, they have to know exactly where you are located.
He's maintenance in another complex. He's a friend of ours.
Am I on video?
No. Well, now you are.
That's me! 107F.
Nice. 107F right there.
Like I said, last thing, I'll let you guys go. It's cold out here. If you want to contact me, I'm the third door in that building, 108F as in Frank. My name is Jeremy R. Dieter. I have numerous people here that know my name that you can go onto my public Facebook page. You can friend me. I'll accept it. I'm an idiot. I don't care. I'll accept everything.
Yes, he is.
Flag guy.
Yes.
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 We marched an armed militia down the road and they changed their mind on a Saturday.
Yes, we did.
Yes, sir.
They called their lawyers in on a Saturday.
She went to Washington, D.C. and spoke in front of the House Armed Services Committee.
I watched
We
Channel
sent her
10.
there. Yeah. She spoke in front of them and they actually applauded
Watch
her.
Channel 6.
And afterwards, the stenographer got up,
You'll see us
came into
marching
the
down
hallway
Parsons
and said,
Avenue.
"Ma'am, what you said in front of them, and they applauded you. I've been here 23 years and I've never seen them applaud anything." Wow. Yeah. And what she said was, "This is America. Why do we have to pass a law to fly our flag?" So she was right. You know. But yeah, look, I just think either we choose or we're going to be forced. And I think that we can come to a better relationship and a better understanding with the corporate owners. I really do.
Not good as Britain.
What's that?
Not good as Britain.
Yes. We'll contact Brittany and
As in Frank,
let her know that we do have some interest, to speak with her.
Let them pay for the party.
Facebook.
Yeah, man, we're talking about that.
Right, that would be great.
It'd be fun to get everybody together and just have a cookout, you know, and let the kids play.
And I can bartend like a bar. I'll just run the show. We're happy.
Thanks, guys. I appreciate it. I know what's going on.
Damn.
Wrist is gonna be sore.
Chill. Chill.
Can you hear me now? Alright, thanks for coming out, guys. I appreciate it. 108F as in
Can we
Frank.
do a big hug or something? Can we do a big ass hug or something? Come on, hug. Let's do it. Come on. Bring it in, Tim.
Get over here.
It's community love.
Open it up. Come on, guys.
All right.
See the tears on my Yeah, that's not
Alright, we got one more there.
Yeah.
Superstar.
Alright, so let's say maybe in a month when it's really freezing cold.
We'll go to your house.
Yeah, we'll go to my house and we'll cook out in the back.
There you go.
Hopefully,
Alright.
I'll bring over a meat.